Hello and welcome to Minecraft on the PlayStation 4. This is B1TW. I'm thinking of starting something a little different. Like a build series. I'm thinking of starting. I'm doing it on the PS4 instead of on the PC because I have problems recording on my computer, so I've had to resort to majority of doing my YouTube videos of console-based games, which I'm slightly disappointed about that because it means I am slightly limited to what I can do. But either way, before I get started on this build series, I want to just quickly show you a house that I've been building in my spare time. So that's the front. It's not quite finished yet, but I'll just quickly show you around. That is meant to be like a fence with a gate for decoration purposes. Quickly bolt round to the other side, and there's the garage along with a driveway and hedgerow at either side. As you can see inside as well, very briefly in the windows. I'll show you in the F1 as we go into the door. Yeah, and very quickly as well, my skin is none other than Chewbacca from Star Wars. Now, the reason why I've gone for the Chewbacca skin is, well, I'll tell the short brief story. When I let my beard grow, it gets like a ginger tint on it as it gets thicker. And now and again, my dad would come into my bedroom after I've woken up or when I've gone downstairs and just literally shout at the top of his voice, "Chewie!" straight at me. So, I'm literally now referred to as the Chewbacca of the family. Nice! But anyway, very brief. This is the living room area. Got the texture pack I'm using on the PS4 is the City texture pack. All these things on the wall are our paintings, but I've chose the ones to represent certain things like the analog clock over there, the fireplace there, that's another painting, and also I've done like a small fireplace as well to make it more like homely. That's a painting, and it's a sheep swimming, as you can see. This is quite a special, quite a favourite one of mine, especially on this texture pack. It's a painting, but it's turned out to be a big plasma TV on the wall. And then you got another little painting there and another painting over there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this room at the moment, but I've put a few things on the wall, like a few paintings and that. And done another clock on the wall, which is a painting. And if we open this door here, we go into what is the garage. I'm thinking of possibly building a car in here at some point, but sadly for that, this is all I'm doing this all in my spare time, and I thought I'll just show you around it before I do this build series. This is going to be the bedroom area. I'll show you the other two rooms downstairs in a minute. This is like a little personal library, is how I've done it, and I think it looks alright, but tell me in the comments of what you think. But yeah, that's generally going to be a bedroom when I get a chance to do it. Just have a look out the back window. That is good. That's my space for my garden. I'll probably end up making it bigger, possibly, into the bathroom. That's a cauldron with a trap thing, whatever it's called. Let's just have a look. I can't really remember what it is because I don't play Minecraft that much. A tripwire hook. So you got a tripwire hook there over a cauldron with water in it to represent like a sink to wash your hands in that. This is a temporary design for the toilet. I've used a normal, used the cauldron again, but used like a wooden trapdoor. So it's like the lid of the toilet, and then you got water inside as well, like you would in a toilet. And this, I've used quartz blocks to make like a bathtub with water in it as well. And there's another tripwire hook to represent the tap. I'm still thinking of what to do in here, like for decorational basis, but that's about it at the moment that I've got for that. Finally, the 2 rooms downstairs. 2 more rooms downstairs as we go under the stairs. We've got, I don't know yet what this room's going to be. It's completely bare at the moment. And if we go into here, it's not quite finished just yet, but this is a kitchen. I've used paintings to make it look like proper kitchen cupboards on the wall. They're just on quartz blocks. I've used temporary quartz blocks with plates on them to look like work surfaces. That's a painting, but it's like to make the front of look like a proper oven, and 2 stone plates on the hobs. That iron plate there is there to represent like a draining board, and obviously another sink again created by a cauldron and tripwire hook with just water in it. This is the kitchen table. I haven't put chairs down yet because I don't know how I want them to look, but what I'm thinking is possibly making this into like probably a Sunday dinner room, because in some houses you got the main kitchen, but then you've also got like a dining room separate for if you like have guests or that over and stuff. I might be doing that's just one idea for in that, but yeah, just thought I'd quickly show you, in other words, just what I've been doing in my spare time. So I ain't done anything yet in the back, but that's as far as I've got with the back garden, with a gravel path going from the back door all the way around to the gate at the front here. And that's all I've done for this at the moment. But anyway, for this build, that's just showing you what I've been doing in my spare time and what I can do. I wouldn't be able to build as well as that if it weren't for one particular person that has helped me progress my building skills as such, and I mention her quite a lot in my videos, and that is that British girl there. Get it right, that British girl. I mention her a lot in my videos because she's a very close friend, and she also does quite a bit with me on YouTube. But either way, that's just showing you around what I can do. So just give us your opinion on what you think of what I've done in spare time. It's just a general house, in other words. So either way, let's what I'm thinking of doing for this build series, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm thinking of doing like a arena. Now, I've been building different types of arenas for quite a while, just harnessing my skills with it, and I'm thinking about time that it's about time that I did a kind of a build series while doing one. So just bear with me. I've done a corner there, so I can't remember how wide do I want it. So let's so that's let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And we do that, so that is going to be literally the outline of just before the seating area. I would put that for, so all being well, if I need to change it, I can always so so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that would make a square. So if we go possibly to 60, because then that can be halfway, so I'll just put a block there for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30. And then we can just fill that in. This is generally just the start of it in general. It's not a building tutorial as such. I'm just doing it to show you what I can do when I put my mind to it. And hopefully you can just literally burst your opinions on what you think. So now I've got to go 30, go across this way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30. Just fill that in. I don't know what arena I'm going to do as such, but I'm not doing a football arena because I don't think I haven't really done a football arena before, and I don't really know if I'll be able to do it, so I'm just doing a general random old arena. I was thinking doing one of my wrestling arenas that I've been trying to do for ages, but part of me just wants to do something a little different per se. Hope that's right. Yeah, we'll put it above. We'll put it above it. Yep, that's right. And we're gonna have it, I think, 3 wide. So just literally dig that up. Get my grass block for if I make any holes, just to keep everything neat and tidy. But yeah, as you can see, the house in the distance that I've been doing in my spare time. But yeah, I'd really like for you to give your honest opinions on it, because I'm just literally trying certain things and seeing what people think. I mean, this is just something that I've come up with, my idea, come up straight out the top of my head, just generally doing a build series. And plus, majority of the arenas that I've built Pokemon wise, I've mainly just used wool because it's bright. So I thought for this one, I thought I'd try it different by using stained clay instead. Because the stained clay on this texture pack on the PS4, this city one, isn't really that bad. Compared to some texture packs I've seen. But yeah, mainly just for this episode, I'm just generally getting started on the field. Just getting the basic layout, and then probably going further into detail in the next episode. Yeah, so I hope this series idea is quite catchy to some people, I hope, but I'm just trying something different to try and bring like a more variety of people to the channel, because I don't particularly want really one specific type of audience. I want to open up to a variety of audiences, whether you're people who like Minecraft, whether you're people you like, I don't know, Call of Duty or FIFA or Formula 1, or just a gamer in general who just likes to play for fun, because that's the reason why I play video games. I don't play video games to be competitive. I play video games for just for fun of it, because I mean, years ago, I used to go playing outside with friends and that, but until one fateful turn of events that happened in my life, I've generally stopped going out and socialising, because what it was is it was just before I was sitting my GCSE, so I was 15, and it wasn't long until it was the year I was sitting my GCSEs. It was just after we started the year that we did our GCSEs. I can't remember what year it was, 9, 10, I think it was year 11. Round about the start of year 11, that in September I was diagnosed with having autism, and because majority of my friends didn't know about it and couldn't understand it, I felt like I didn't feel like I mixed in, so I mainly started shutting myself away, because I was at that age that when you first get diagnosed with something, whether it's autism or something or other, it scares you, because you don't know what it is or what contains it. But what really opened up my autism in the end to people turning around and actually admitting that I had it, because my mum was fighting for years to get people to notice. I mean, obviously you know something's wrong with your child if they are physically hurting themselves from the age of 3 years old. Yes, I am right. I used to hurt myself when I was 3 years old. I used to bash my head on the wall and that in frustration. So it wasn't until then that my mum knew something was wrong, and it took her years for people to notice. And it wasn't until that moment when I was 15 when my depression started kicking in, because I don't know what kicked it off, but as soon as I got diagnosed with autism, I was completely different, because all the rage was coming out of me, and because of how long, because my mum told me in general how long it took for her to get people to listen, and I had years and years of frustration built up inside that came out all in one go. So just talking about it in general now, just filling you in on the story since I started. I'm sitting here doing this build whilst talking about it, and I am physically shaking, because every time I think about it, it scares me. I am scared of myself because of what I'm scared of, my anger, because I just physically can't control myself when I go into that state. And what got worse was a few years later, I lost my grandma to dementia, which was very, very hard to cope with, because going to see a family member in a nursing home that doesn't know who she is, or who you were. She couldn't recognise who I was. She couldn't recognise my dad, her son. She couldn't recognise my mum. She couldn't recognise my brother. She couldn't drink. She couldn't eat. She completely forgot how to do a lot of things. And what didn't help is that she was stuck. She was bedbound because several months before she fell and broke her hip, sadly. And that was really the start of it, because she couldn't really move, she couldn't get up to do stuff, so she was literally stuck there in a bed, and all we could do was go down there and see her every now and again, just to see her, so we know that she's fine, she's safe. And all we could do was literally just count the days down till when the inevitable happened. And when it happened, well, I wasn't the same after that. My depression really kicked in that day, that moment, and I just literally shut myself away. I hardly spoke to people, because I was literally, I wasn't myself in that. And I was getting that depressed that in the end I literally physically started hurting myself, like and that because I couldn't control. I was getting so frustrated with myself because I just couldn't control myself. The worst time was roughly like when I started this little story about when I got diagnosed. I used to get quite aggressive when sometimes I find it difficult to take a joke. I find it difficult to take a joke sometimes. And which didn't help matters. So in the end, the situation when we got that much that I got so upset with myself that I just generally started self-harming because I was upsetting people. Luckily, I'm not as bad as I used to be now because I've started accepting people's help, and just generally having people around you is all you need when you're in that situation. And it's all I can say is it's done a lot for me, just surrounding myself with people generally like me. Excuse me, I'm just having a bit of a bringing back some rather horrible times, so just gonna be quiet and apologise. I really do. Hope you can understand and bear with me at the time, because it's, to be honest, for my benefit, I'm gonna stop talking about it because it's not doing me any good. So yeah, I know there's a lot more people worse than me out there. It's something you don't want to really have to go through. Wants to get up here anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So say 8, I think. Yeah, anyway, back to this build. I'm just generally getting the field just set out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as soon as I've got the basic design for the field, once I've mainly got stuff set out, then I think I'll call it a day on this first episode. So let's just fly up and have a look, see what we got so far. That is the field at the moment, so that's where I'm going to leave up to at the moment for this one. So if you want me to continue with this series, please hit the like, comment what you think about my house build over in the distance that I've been doing in my spare time, and hopefully your comments will be positive about it. You can be negative if you want, I just want you to be truthful. So on that one, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day.